Hi everyone, I'm jumping on for a bonus video this Thursday night. So I am going to talk to you a little bit about Epicure's baking because I love it. Because the most questions I get asked about is it gluten-free and is it dairy-free? So all of these are gluten-free and dairy-free and can even be made vegan if you want to make them vegan. So, and they're so delicious. And I have taken gluten-free baking courses before. They take a long time. They're a lot of work. You've got to have a lot of different ingredients, so they're expensive to make good quality ones. And it's just a lot of work, and I just don't have the extra time in my life right now. And so I love that Epicure is coming out with different baking goods, because I can make some healthier muffins and stuff like that. Because with Epicure, when you look at what it would be in another company, it's usually half or less the sugar. And sugar's that other thing that we're trying to make sure we're not over consuming. So what I'm going to show you today is our pumpkin muffins. Okay, I'm going to show you our pumpkin muffins, but we have chocolate cupcakes, which I'm telling you are the best cupcakes I've ever eaten. I've had cupcakes in my life. This is the best cupcake I've ever had in my entire life, and it's vegan. Just making it as per the recipe on the back. It's delicious. You can make cake or cupcakes with it. Carrot cake. So carrot cake, I love carrot cake. It's super moist. The texture's amazing. It's delicious. The gingerbread cake came out. It's brand new. It's really rich, this one. It is really rich because of that molasses in there. So for me, I actually prefer to make ginger snap cookies with it. So if you haven't got my ginger snap recipe using this package yet, let me know, because you can have a gluten-free, dairy-free ginger snap that tastes so good and holds together well, and it's so easy to make. You just add a few ingredients, pop them in the oven, and they're done. And then we have a banana bread. So we have a banana bread / muffin, and that can work. So I'm going to make today the pumpkin spice muffins. So I've got my ingredients all set out here. I only need a few ingredients. So the first ingredient I'm going to add is oil. I just add 1/3 cup of oil to start. A couple of eggs, which you could use an egg substitute. One egg substitute that is my favorite is grinding up chia seed. If you have 1 tablespoon of ground chia seed with 3 tablespoons of water, that equals 1 large egg in a recipe. And you just let it soak up, and then it gets that kind of eggy texture, and then it's ready to go. So if you need to make it egg-free, you can make it egg-free. And so I add the egg, the oil. The recipe's right on the back of the package, so it's super easy. You can add your add-ins. Today I'm going to actually add some chocolate chips in there because I think that sounds really delicious. And then we also have 1 cup of pumpkin puree. So you could use canned pumpkin puree, or you can puree your own pumpkin. This is pumpkin puree that I made from last year's garden. So I'm using that up in this recipe. I'm going to whisk that all together. I'm going to add the mix, and then we're going to put it in there, and it's going to take about 3 minutes in the microwave in one of these pans. Okay, so it's super, super fast. So I'm going to mix this up, and now I want to tell you also, in summer, when I forgot that I had pumpkin puree in my freezer, I had zucchini in my fridge that was going to turn on me. I pureed in my blender some zucchini, and I used pureed zucchini in this mix, and it is equally delicious. A little bit different of a flavor, but not much, and it is delicious. So that's another option too. If you have a garden and you have lots of extra zucchini, you can use it with pureed zucchini as well. Okay, so I just cut the top off, drop it in there apparently, and then I'll just get rid of that. And then I'm going to use my spatula, my saute spoon spatula, to mix it all together. I'm going to add some chocolate chips. And then I'm going to scoop it into my muffin pan here. Just gonna hold it in the center. They will rise quite a bit, so you only want to put them half full. You put them half full. And then we're gonna pop it in the microwave for about 3 minutes, depends on your microwave. Could be as little as 2.5 minutes if you have a really hot running microwave. So again, this can go in the oven too. It's just gonna take like 20 minutes if I put it in the oven. If I put it in the microwave, it's gonna be done in 3 minutes. So let me do that. I bet you noticed something. I did not oil these pans. I don't have to oil these pans. So one, more or less work. It's less work. They're easy to clean. They wipe right out. And so I'm gonna even show you how easily they pop out so you can see how easy that can happen. I also have out here some other silicone pans that you can use, again, in the oven or the microwave, your choice. We have these mini loaf pans, so you could, with one package of the pumpkin loaf, you can make 4 mini loaves, or you can make one loaf, one larger loaf with our rectangular silicone steamer, or you can actually use our perfect petite pan and get a whole bunch of little mini loaves, which is super good if you've got toddlers or if you're watching portions. This pan here is great for portions also. Each of these muffins is only a 1/4 cup, and so it gives you that, you know, proper portion of a dessert, and you're not getting like a Mondo cupcake or muffin out of it. It's just the right size that is a healthy portion for a dessert or a treat like that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you on just long enough until that beeps, and then I'm gonna show you how easy it is to pop them out, because I think they're genius. I love them. I use them all the time. They come in a set of 2 for only $24.95 Canadian. So super inexpensive as well, and just so versatile for many different things. I also make like egg cups in there, so if you ever at coffee shops they sell like egg bites and stuff like that for when you're on the run. You can make those yourself, freeze them, and then just pull them out the night before, and you have a fresh egg bite for yourself, made with real great ingredients, no preservatives, no additives, a fraction of the price, and it will still bring you lots of goodness, right? Okay, so how long we got here? Oh, they're looking good. They smell good. We've got like 45 seconds left, so if you can stay on here for just 45 more seconds. If you do have questions, go on down below and ask questions. I would love to answer any questions that you might have, because I want you to have so much more joy in the kitchen the way I do, when you can have delicious flavors and good food made really fast that doesn't have to be bad for you, and it doesn't have to take a long time, and it's so easy. Your kids can get involved. So if you have kids who like to be in the kitchen, most kids do, you can invite them to make these, and they're so easy, and it's also doesn't take a long time, so you're gonna have their full attention for that short period of time. So let's take a look. You see they puffed right up out past the top, so you can see they did raise quite a bit, which gluten-free baking, that's often the problem, is it stays super dense, it doesn't raise very well. With these, they're fluffy, they're not dense, they taste delicious. So I'm gonna show you, it's super hot right now, so I haven't let it cool completely. I've just got it sitting on the roll-up rack. So this roll-up rack is also great for baking, because it can tuck away, or you can keep it out, but it's large enough that you can put lots on there. So I wanna show you how well, super hot, but I wanna show you how well it pops right out. So it pops right out, super easy to clean. Everybody needs our silicone cookware. So thank you so much for jumping on and checking out my dessert demo. If you have any questions, just ask down below and I'll come back and answer your questions later. Have a good night. Bye.